Everyone, it's KIREI here for Hip Kit Club, and for this layer I am using the August 2024 main kit only. So this is a great opportunity just to see how to use only the elements that you receive in the main kit. And there are lots actually, so you can do quite a lot with it. So I've pulled out a couple of pattern papers here. I've got the striped one I'm cutting up now. It's called Find Your Wings and Fly. And then I've also got that really pretty floral paper. It's called Good Life. Now, what I was thinking here is I'm going to distress each of these triangles that I've now cut apart and effectively layer them up over the floral pattern paper so that elements of that just peep through, because I'm really going to distress the edges and curl them back. So you see pieces of the floral pattern paper peeping through. So, so here we go. I've distressed it first with a little distressing tool, but now I'm just really sort of folding parts back. I'm going to tear some pieces to fold them back as well. So I get a really quite heavily sort of distressed piece so that I can see the floral pattern paper below it. And now this would work with any sort of heavily sort of pattern paper. You want something that's probably a real contrast to the paper that you're using above. And so I'm going with this pretty patterned floral because I've got all the different colours that match the 4 triangles that I'm going to stick down on top. So yeah, so here we go. So I'll trim the manufacturer's strip off and then I can get those stuck down. I did have a piece of white card because I wasn't sure if I was going to go down this road or not, but I really like the effect that it gives. Now you might think it's probably using out quite a bit of the floral paper. I mean, the alternative is that you could use on white, you could add some paint like mixed media underneath it if you wanted, or you could effectively just cut some strips, so one going across from corner to corner and another corner to corner, just so you don't use all of the floral pattern paper. But anyway, I have. So yes, but there are alternatives. Okay, so I'm getting stuck down. Now here, I was looking and thinking, oh, I wonder if I should leave one part of the floral peeping out. But then I wasn't quite sure. I wasn't, I mean, I do like the way it looks, but I just went, oh, is it just too much? Because I've got all the stripes and then that. I don't know. You could actually, because it actually looks quite good when I'm looking at it here. Now that I'm just adding the voiceover to the video, and it does look all right. But I didn't. I decided to stick with where I was going with the 4 triangles. So I'm going to mount my photo using one of the coordinating papers, and I've just pulled it out a couple. I couldn't quite decide which ones to go with, so I've gone with the I do go with the small floral because I just wanted a little bit of a border, and it had again all the sorts of colours that I'm using in my background. So I'll get this mounted and then I will just distress the edges, of course, because I always distress the edges. It's pretty unusual for me not to. Um, so if you are not a Hip Kit Club subscriber already, this is a great opportunity for you to see the main kit, because when you subscribe, you receive the main kit automatically every month. And we have a discount, 10% discount that we can offer. And the link is in the description box below the video. So this is if you've been thinking about, I'd like to subscribe, I'm not really sure, I'd like to try them. Here's a great opportunity because you're going to get a 10% discount. So you'll find that, as I say, in the description box below. Okay, so now I've pulled out some of the different pieces of ephemera. I've got here the cardstock ephemera that I've pulled out firstly. There are actually quite a lot of different ephemera elements that you get with your main kit. So I've also got puffy phrase stickers that I'm using. I've got chipboard stickers, and I've also got the glitter epoxy shapes. So I use all of those to embellish and add clusters around my photo. So effectively, I'm just tucking in elements. Now, what you'll see is I don't stick everything down completely flat. I just add a little bit of glue either in the center or on the ends, just so that and then I often curl up the edges, so I just keep the dimension. Now I've got this little sort of triple chipboard frame here. It has the words dream, smile and laugh on it. And then I'm using the pattern paper here, and I've just cut out three of the different patterns and sticking those to the back of the frame, and then I'll use that as an embellishment as well. I just thought that I really love the pretty patterns, and again, they echo the colours that I'm using, my four sort of triangles. And then I'll stick that down over to the left, just extending my cluster across effectively. And then, I mean, it's really coming together. This layout surprisingly didn't take me too long, and I am a slow scrapbooker, and it can take me quite some time. But this came together really, really nicely. And that's one of the benefits of the hip kits, is that you've got all the coordinating embellishments in all your different sorts of materials, whether it's cardstock, puffy stickers, chipboard, etc. But yeah, they all just coordinate, so it makes it really, really easy to put a layout together. So I'm just adding, these are the puffy phrase stickers, and I'm just pulling off some of the little hearts. And then I will use some of the phrases as well. Got one of the little circles there that says take a moment to breathe. I really thought this photo was focused on really about taking time out, just to relax. I'm actually on a cruise, so and I was just standing having a drink before we were going out for our dinner. And say out, we were, just going on to out to the restaurant on the ship, and I was just standing on the balcony, and it was just so peaceful and just calming, hearing the water. And then there was this really beautiful sunset just sort of starting to come, happen. So it was just really, really pretty. So it was just really about, this is really just about, making sure you take time out, for yourself, take time out to relax and chill. And yeah. So I'm just adding some more phrase stickers here. I've got the slow down and enjoy life, and good vibes equals happy heart over on the left. I've got the orange ones there, but I don't use those because I decided that's where my title's going to go. Then these are the sparkly glitter epoxy shapes. So I'm just adding some of the little circles around my clusters. And then we're sort of, we're getting almost, we're getting almost there. There's not too much left to do. Oh, that tag that I tucked in, I did actually add some thread just around the top of the tag, because you can't have a naked tag. So I always have to have something, either I'll tie a bow on it. I've just looped the thread around a couple of times. It's just in a sort of a tealy colour to coordinate with the teals in the collection. And here's this really lovely alpha. This is part of the main kit as well, in just this sort of corally peach. And I'm just using the title Relax. I'll add my journaling below that, and I'll do that off camera. Then I thought I would just add a little bit of stitching to add a little bit of different texture to the layout. So I've just done some irregular cross stitches, and I'll do those on each of the four distressed lines on the layout. And as I say, it's just with a bit of white thread, so it's not too obvious, but it really, again, it just adds that sort of other level of dimension and texture. Now here, I just decided I would add a few white splatters. So I've just got a white acrylic paint here. This is where I'm trying to find my my mat. I'm actually away scrapbooking, so I don't have all my usual stuff in the same place. So apologies for the video, because it is, I realise, a little bit off center because I've got a different camera set up and all of that. So yeah. Anyway, adding the white splatters, I will do my journaling off camera, and here we go. Here is the final layout and the close-ups. I hope you've enjoyed watching me use the August main kit only, and I hope you feel inspired to create your layout. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.